Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're just stumbling across this video for the first time and you don't even know who I am. I'm so glad for you to be at this channel and for you to be at this video. So I wanted to make this video because when I first started my weight loss journey, I YouTubed all kinds. I wanted to see everybody's experience, success stories with Optavia, tips and tricks. I watched so many videos and I found them very motivating and very helpful. And so I haven't done a video like this since I've started, but now that I'm officially over 50 pounds down with Optavia, I wanted to make a video for all of you who maybe are YouTubing this plan and trying to figure out, is this going to work? Has anyone else been successful? Or maybe you're just out there and you're struggling with your weight and you're looking for an answer. You're looking for a solution. You're looking for maybe a path to go down. And so I wanted to kind of share my experience with this program and this plan. And I also wanted to give you some tips and some tricks that I've learned and why I think I have been able to be successful, because a little bit about me and my background. I have been overweight my entire adult life. I started gaining weight in nursing school. Anybody who's been through that can say, I get that. I understand the stress level. Went straight from nursing school to marriage. We moved out of town, far, 800 miles away from family and friends. I just kept gaining weight after I got married. Then we had babies. I had babies, and that changes your body. And that just with every baby, I gained more weight. And it's not that I didn't try to lose weight all those years, all those 15 plus years. I definitely tried to lose weight. I tried everything and their brother. I tried every plan. I could go through the list. And if you've watched my channel any length of time, you have seen me struggle with this. You have seen the keto days, the Weight Watcher days, the counting calorie days, the intermittent fasting day. I have literally tried everything. And why this time am I successful? That's kind of what we're going to talk about, because I've never lost this much weight. I have never been at the weight I'm at in my adult life. And so, starting this, I obviously had a lot of fear of it's just going to be just like all the other things I've tried. But I also had hope, a little glimmer of hope that maybe this time would be different. And so I reached out to a friend who was also a coach. I had watched her for years keep her weight off. She's been keeping her weight off for over 8 years, and I've seen her be successful. And so I had this glimmer of hope. Well, if it worked for her and she's been able to keep off over 100 pounds for all this time, maybe it would work for me. And so I reached out to her. She recommended the 5-in-1 active plan, which is what I still do to this day. And just a little bit about Optavia 5-in-1 active. There's different Optavia plans. This one is a very common one that we recommend because it works really well for most people. And so what does that mean, the 5-in-1 active? Basically, 5 of my meals a day come from Optavia. They are what we call fuelings. There are things like bars, shakes, mashed potatoes, brownies, crunchies, crunchers, I call them crunchies, cereal, oatmeal. There's so many different ones. So 5 of those a day, and then I eat 1 lean and green meal. So one of my meals I make myself, and it is just basically a serving of lean protein and 3 servings of non-starchy veggies. I also take an active drink, an active supplement. That's where the 5-in-1 active comes in. And that is an amino acid supplement that helps me have the energy to be active. It also supports my muscles and joints as I'm losing weight. And so what I love, and I think one reason that this plan has been successful for me, is I'm not getting to the hangry state. These fuelings are loaded with protein. They make me feel really, really good, and I'm eating every 2.5 to 3 hours all day long. And so one of the reasons, and I think my biggest tip for anyone that's starting this program, is make sure you're eating every 2.5 to 3 hours. It's very easy to skip a fueling. You're busy, you're doing stuff, you're, all over the place, and maybe you're running errands and you're like, oh, well, I'll get to it. Well, the problem is when I ever get to that, I've been 4 hours, 5 hours, your body is like, hello, I need fuel. That's what we call them, fuelings. And so I've been very like I have alarms set on my phone. Like I am very regimented. I am going to fuel my body for success. I am not going to cut corners. I really made a commitment to myself. I gave myself and this plan to God. And if you're not a person of faith, that may sound so weird to you, but I truly did. I was tired of struggling. I was praying for answers. I feel like God led me to this program. And so I wanted to give every bit of it to Him. And I made the decision when I started, I am going to follow this program to the letter. You know, I'm going to set alarms on my phone to make sure I'm eating exactly what I should be eating, nothing more, nothing less, because a lot of us think if we cut corners and eat less, we're going to lose weight faster. And I'm here to tell you that doesn't work. Been there, done that. And so I am very consistent with my fuelings. Every single 2.5 to 3 hours, I eat at like 8:30, 10, I don't know, 8:30, 10, 1, 3:30, 6, 8:30. That is my schedule. And so I am very, very consistent. Every 2.5 to 3 hours, I'm eating. The other component that has been really, really helpful for me is the coaching. Me having a coach, me having someone that's going to check up on me, that's going to be there when I have questions, that's going to support me, that's going to say, hey, how was your week? And you have to, like, I've made the commitment to be honest to her about that. And, you know, I'm a coach and I'm able to help other people. And that's been also very great. But it started with me being vulnerable to my coach and going, you know what, I can't do this by myself. Like I need the accountability. And as I am coaching others, I hear very, very commonly them say, well, I don't really want to coach. You know, I think I can do it. Like the accountability can be hard. It can feel like, well, I know what I'm doing. But I'm telling you, the people that are successful with this program are the people that lean into the coaching. The coach is there to help you. And all of us have done plans on our own, and we're still struggling. You know, it's very hard to do something like this by yourself. It's very hard to make a lifestyle change, and everybody around you is not doing it. You know, they're eating all these different foods, and everywhere we go, there's food. And so, having a coach in your corner, also a community in your corner. I have people around me that are doing this plan, which is so helpful. There's people at my church that do this. My husband is doing this plan. But even before all of them were doing it, I had a community online where I could get support. And I think the support with Optavia is a game changer because, again, we all have read how to lose weight. You know, we've all been on our different diets. And I think one of the big reasons we fail is it's very isolating. And it feels like, well, you know, I've thought before too, like, well, you know, who's going to care if I give up right now, you know? And in those hard times, on those hard days, it's easy to quit on yourself. But if you have other people you're accountable to, if you have other people that are supporting you, it's more motivating to keep going. And so I decided when I started this program, I'm going to be all in. I'm going to be all in with my food. I'm going to be all in with drinking my water. This one is very, very hard for me. Some people find this part easy. I found it very hard to drink. I don't have like a great thirst mechanism. And I don't know, like drinking, I love to drink my coffee. I could drink coffee and then nothing else the rest of the day. I just don't get really thirsty. But no, I'm going to make sure that I get my water in because that is so important to my body and to my weight loss. And so I just decided, like, mentally, you have to decide in your mind, this is the plan I'm doing and I'm going to stick with it. And so I started this plan and I immediately started feeling better and the weight started coming off. What I love about Optavia is it works. If you follow the program, you will lose weight. Like, I haven't ever seen it fail. It is an amazing tool, but you have to actually do it. Nobody is going to, you know, stand around watching you to see like every little thing you do all day long. You know, it's between you and God, you know, what you decide to put in your mouth, how you decide to drink and eat, you know, and I've just decided to be super honest and show, you know, myself that I could do this. And I started this program, the weight started just melting off of me. And I started October 16th. I'm filming this March 14th. So what is that? Like a little bit less than 5 months. And I'm down 50 pounds. And I will tell you though, that not every single week did I lose. And this is where the mental part comes in. Most weeks I did. I have very consistent weight loss. Most weeks I lost 2 to 3 pounds. And those weeks were high weeks where you're like, yes, it's working. I'm doing it, all the things. Well, what happens when you don't lose anything? You stay exactly the same, or maybe you gain a little bit. That is where that mental sabotage part of your brain comes in, and it says, oh, like, is this really working? Like, look, you did all this work and you stayed the same. And you have to be so determined on those weeks that it doesn't matter what the scale says. The scale sometimes is not an accurate representation of how I'm doing. It's a tool. It's another tool that kind of shows us, some week it's so subjective, You could have excess fluid. It could be your time of the month. It could just be your body readjusting a little bit. And a lot of times I have found on the weeks that I don't lose anything, I'm losing inches like crazy. So, you just have to not let that scale get to you. And I've shared, been very open on my channel with, the weeks that I gained a little bit, or I lost, or I didn't lose at all. I stayed the same. And I've had people message me like, okay, well, what are you going to do now? Are you going to go down to 4 fuelings or 3 fuelings, or maybe you should tweak this or that? And I always find it so interesting that people think like that, because I'm like, no, like, I made the commitment to do this plan, and I'm not going to just stop it because one week the scale doesn't show my hard work. And so, even if, say, one week you slip up and you eat a few things you're not supposed to and the scale goes up, you just jump back on it the next week. You are determined that you are not going to give up. Don't give up on a hard day. Keep going. So if you're just starting out this program, or you're thinking about this program, my biggest tip is just keep going. When you quit, you can't go forward like that. You take little steps. Even if you go back a step, just keep moving and you will eventually get there. What I love about this program is there is results quickly. You're not gonna, I've done so many diets over the years where it's like, I lose half a pound here. And, this plan, you're gonna get results. And what I also love is I feel really good. I feel really good when I'm on this plan. I don't feel bloated. I've been able to cut out I was taking acid reflux medicine every single night. Man, I've cut all of it out. Never wake up with acid reflux in the night. I feel like I can take care of my kids without getting winded. I can go up flights of stairs without getting winded. And that is huge. Also, this is a stupid one, but not to me. I used to snore really bad, really bad. It was embarrassing. I never wanted to go on trips with other people because I snored, it's embarrassing. And it's something you can't control, like you're sound asleep, With this program, I don't snore nearly as bad. And David's like, yeah, I hardly ever hear you anymore. So I don't even know, do I still snore? I don't know, but it's way, way better. And so those little things, that is huge. And so here is my other tip. I want you, if you're thinking about this or you're just starting this, make a list of non-scale goals you want to have. Maybe it's fitting into a certain size clothes, but maybe it's, I want to be able to cross my legs when I'm sitting. I want to be able to play with my kids without getting winded. I want to be able to, fit in a movie theater seat better. One of my biggest ones was I want to be able to enjoy events without it being about food. Because before I started this program, every event, every date night, every holiday was about what food am I going to eat? And that is a terror that is actually, now I want to enjoy the people I'm with. I want to enjoy the experiences I have. And, I do enjoy my food, but I don't obsess about my food. And so that mental freedom has been amazing. I am here to say that if you're on the fence about trying Optavia changed my life for the better. My husband is now down over 30 pounds. He started a little bit after me. And us doing this for our future and for our family is priceless. It is absolutely priceless. And there's no amount of money that we could pay to get, if I could trade, to get this experience, to get this results, every bit of money we've paid for our fuelings has been worth it time and time again, because we are getting a new life. Like, what better gift can we invest in to give our children than healthy parents and modeling healthy food choices for them, you know? And I just, if you're on the fence, what harm does it hurt? What does it hurt to just try? That's kind of what I did. I was really nervous about trying this. I didn't know if I was going to succeed or fail. And I remember talking to my husband about it, and he was like, well, just try it for a couple months and just see what happens. And I'm so glad that I did. And I'm so glad that I didn't let fear stand in my way. And here I am in Wonderland, 50 pounds down. I started this journey at 249.9. And so almost 250, 1.1 away from 250. And now I'm 198.5 and continuing to go down. And so I will tell you, like, it's been the joy of my life to go through this process and enjoy the journey of it. Like, every week is so exciting to see the scale go down and to have that motivation. And so I'm enjoying the process of losing my weight. And then also what I love about this plan is there's plans to keep the weight off forever. So you don't have to worry about, okay, I'm going to lose the weight, but then what? There's plans to keep you, to teach you how to eat, how to add foods back in. And so they really have thought of everything. And I will tell you, these people, it's not about just selling and how much money can we make and how many people can we get on plan. Like, they truly do care about people. They care about getting people healthy. And that's why I wanted to be a coach, is to help others. So, okay, I don't know where I was with that, but basically I just wanted to make this video because I know how scary it is to try something new. And if you've stumbled across this video, then I hope this is encouraging to you, to see someone that has had amazing success and is continuing to just be blown away by the results, by how easy it feels. And it's just been, like I said, it's been fun. It's been a joy. And so it doesn't have to be scary. If you're one of my regulars who are watching this, thank you for watching. And if you're interested in starting this or just learning more about it, the best way to get in contact with me is to go through Facebook or Instagram and send me a message. And I would love to kind of see if this would be a good fit for you. You can also email me. My email is always down below. And I would love to partner with you because, like I said, when I help others and we're all doing stuff together, it also helps me. And it's been so fun to help other people find their, health and reach their goals. And, this is something, like I said, that we're not doing to just fit into the next size down or to finally look good in a bathing suit. I don't care about that. I mean, it is fun. Those things are fun. And that's fine if that's important to you too. But the biggest thing is, like, we want to be healthy for the rest of our life. Like, I'm tired of the roller coaster, of weight loss, of up and down and all around, and, holding on for dear life. Like, okay, I've lost 10 pounds. Dear Lord, don't let me gain it back. Like, I want to finally do the thing, like, get it done and stop talking about it, stop hoping for it. Just do it. And this is an amazing tool to help you get there. And so I hope this was encouraging to you. And yay for 50 pounds lost. Yay for Wonderland. Yay for, like, just my health and doing this for the last time and letting it be the end of my weight struggle and my poor health struggle. So I love you all. If you are new and you've stumbled across this video, make sure you subscribe if you want to follow along my journey. I do all kinds of weight loss content and also just daily vlogs and grocery hauls and recipes. So I'd love to have you join in. All of my regulars, make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and definitely leave me a comment down below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.